Fulham drew with Liverpool on the opening weekend. They've beaten Chelsea, and Manchester City required a 90th minute penalty to beat them. And they have avoided defeat in 6 of their last 8 away games. But can they stop Erik ten Hag's team from reaching Wembley for a second time this season? It is the last game before we enter the final stage of the season. Who is going to sign off in style? When you're ready. Lee Dixon lost an FA Cup quarter-final. They dealt with it. Rashford trying to escape, but Palhinha is there. Pereira looking for Diop, who's trying to tease David De Gea, and he had to react.
Yeah, there's certainly one thing on the mind, get the ball in the box.
Anthony Robinson. There's a little slip from Pereira. McTominay pretty sure that his team could beat Manchester United. He said Fernandes. A lovely ball into the centre, which is prodded away by run. Willian is backing him up. It comes to Willian. Just didn't catch it right.
Yeah, really good set-up play. Pereira just...
McTominay manages to get it away after within 10, just behind him. Fernandes has gone down. Manchester United continue. Wan-Bissaka. Sancho's going to put this out for treatment. It's Weghorst. And he just didn't catch it. The overlap. Great way to pass towards Mitrovic. Ball here, and Harrison Reed has escaped, and he's got options waiting in the centre. He didn't know which one to choose.
Oh, what a chance that is. He's done brilliantly well to get away. Back Fulham, he just goes the other side and gets in that little bit of space.
Robinson, lovely little ball into the centre. Ream tossing it back into a dangerous area, and no one attacked it.
Well, we could play extra time and not.
And it's Fulham who have been the more assertive.
Well, United need to wake up.
It's still early doors, only 20 minutes,
yeah.
And we've seen them come alive later in matches a few times already this season.
Well, you have to give credit to Fulham. They've got every line. They've got.
It's a good ball down to Fernandes. He's got Sancho at the far post. Just didn't have enough strength on the ball to get through to him. It was a good read from trying to shrug off Harry Maguire. Well, it's not quite Usyk against Fury, but it is a heavyweight contest, and it's one that Maguire has been punished for, and he's going to miss the semi-final. Seconds. Fred onto Bruno Fernandes to seal it. Well, Manchester United, if they weren't before, they're in an unassailable position now. It's going to be another Wembley appearance. Right-hand side, it was a beautiful ball from Rashford. That's a good ball from Fernandes. Pereira, Ream, almost came off. It was a training ground move which involved sending into a bit of a tussle. That he's crossed it towards Weghorst. He couldn't quite stretch for it. Sabitzer was in there too.
Well, that's what he does, Rashford. He puts balls like that and he creates from that left-hand side.
Pragmatic, there's nothing pragmatic about Harrison Reed. And then Mitrovic goes down under collision with Martinez. It was a lovely pirouette from Reed to set it up. And was it a dive from Mitrovic?
Well, he gets goal side and then a little...
Rashford fancies himself taking on Diop, but couldn't get beyond him despite a really nice touch out of the sky.
Yeah, it's a great ball, really long runs on it as well.
It's not something you can run off, is it? Now Sabitzer, now Rashford, and there's space in the centre for Weghorst. But the goalkeeper, Bernd Leno, did a really good job narrowing down the angle.
Yeah, lots of things going off in front of Leno. And
Anthony Robinson. Robinson's cross towards Mitrovic. There's another decent delivery from a wide area.
Well, they work it really well. And when they get it wide, they don't think anything.
Lots of red shirts to aim at now. One of them is Luke Shaw at the far post, and Kenny Tete read it and just guided away from the England fullback who went charging into the box.
Yeah, there he goes. He gets away from Decordiva.
Fernandes comes through to Sabitzer. Carried away by Bernd Leno and picked up at the second attempt. He's had a couple of chances in Manchester United red, but hasn't yet opened. Mitrovic is going to feel. Willian and Pereira trying to join the Martinez once again. Play the reverse ball to Sabitzer. Here's Rashford. Wasn't anticipating it. It comes to Weghorst, now on to Sancho, back to McTominay, takes a deflection, it's behind for a corner. You just wonder whether or not Sancho could have pulled the trigger himself. Aimed in by Pereira, again it's helped on towards Mitrovic, and he has snatched the lead for Fulham, and it's nothing more than they deserve. His first FA Cup goal is a goal for Fulham at Old Trafford, which puts them a step closer towards the semi-finals of the FA Cup. Marcus Rashford down. On to Tete. It's a decent effort, not too far away. Games and making decisive changes. A little twig. McTominay is fighting with him. Mitrovic is still... And he's tussling with Luke Shaw again. And Willian hitting it! And David De Gea had to get something on it again.
Oh, that's brilliant effort. We know what he's going to do, Willian. He's got this trick.
Abstention. It's Willian. And now Anthony Robinson. And it's just over the top after a timely save from David De Gea.
No, it's a good chance, but why Willian doesn't hit this with his left foot?
Here it's Rashford from Weghorst. And a chance for Bruno Fernandes. Never really looked set for that.
Oh, the big long ball to Weghorst. It's a good header out to Rashford. It's a difficult ball for Fernandes, but he's a quality player.
Echoed over Reed. Palhinha. Fernandes with a challenge which was initially going to go unpunished, but I think the assistant on the near side, Scott Ledger, Mitrovic thinking, here's Shaw from Sancho, in towards Sabitzer! It didn't take long! Manchester United take full advantage, and in the blink of an eye they've gone from 1-0 down to 2-1 up, and they're on their way. Echoed over Reed, and the heavy touch which takes him towards the corner, and then Harry Maguire was very close to him. He's given away a foul. Robinson, who just has a little bit more to think about with Anthony over there.
He's on another kick at the back of his legs. So I think that was a full-back, Dennis Irwin.
Anthony, brought down by Anthony Robertson, and Robinson's going to end up in the book. They seem to be winning. Here's Rashford, trying to get in behind. The ball from Sabitzer was angled towards the edge of that. It's sent back to Sancho. He'll strike it, deflection, and it goes out for a goal kick. Can Sancho get his finish right? He can't. He thinks it was a handball by Willian.
Well, they'll be having a look at this. I'm not sure. Straight away, Willian was pointing to his chest. For me, it looks like his hand just caught.
He said something to Chris Kavanagh, and Fernandes to level things up for Manchester United, and he does. And the tide turns in the FA Cup quarter-final. Manchester United are back on terms. Fernandes, Rashford, trying to squeeze through a tight gap, goes to Sancho. Into